Hey guys, I'm Kel from Kelly T Black Metal Reviews. Now, hailing from Newcastle on the east coast of Australia is the 5-piece melodic battle-inspired metal band Evocatus. Their third release, a generous 10-track duration album, is Path to Tartarus, released in October 2020, and it has been a bit of a different listen for me. I've got to tell you, I've hung up my black metal boots to take this varied style that seems to be inspired by the likes of bands such as Creator and Amon Amarth. Inspired for sure, but these lads have added their own touches of fast-paced, thrashy moments, tight groove hooks, and death metal edges in their savagery mix. And it really did make for a pretty interesting listen for me this week. Evocatus pay homage to the old gods and victories on the bloody battlefields through their lyrics and the triumphant soundscapes of Swedish-inspired melodic and technical guitar patterns, massive drum tracks, brooding bass lines that you can hear so clearly, and ambient orchestral passages and huge vocals that just all combine to call to war and lead the absolute brutal charge. The production of Path to Tartarus has captured the weight of the sound that this band is more than capable of producing and displaying, and I've seen these guys live just recently, so I can confirm this well and truly. They pack a proper punch. The composition in its entirety is brought to the front, nothing sits in the back, and highlights the heaviness and intensity of this album the entire time. Okay guys, I'm going to have a chat to you about 3 of my favourite tracks so far off this album. The first one is Upon the Sands, led in by piano and stringed scores. This heavy banger has the rhythmical guitar patterns that just flows through the guts of this track, and the impact it has is so good. I loved this track, and it was completely catching. Those melodic hooks are so unreal. The passion poured into this one, it's hard to miss. It's fast-paced, victorious in its sound, and it has that Scandi melodic metal vibe to it as well, which I enjoyed hearing. Who doesn't like some Swedish-inspired metal? Deadly multi-layered riffing, and this entire track just smashes. Kronos Olympus is a sophisticated, structured monster of a starter to this album. It is the first track. The melodicism was so completely engaging for me. Those thrashing riffs, the thrash beats just cane the tempo up to the right notch of speed with notable heaviness, with the vocal strength completely impacting against those deadly riffs, which are layered over the top of some very heavy, crushing guitar work that you can't not move your head to when you listen to it. One of the tracks that took me by surprise and ended up one of my favorites off this album is Warriors of the Sea. It's so dramatic, it's barbarous. Oof, this one just grew on me so much, and this is why I'm talking about it. It's a brute. I love the directional changes that this one offers. It kept it very interesting for me. The killer riffs, the mashup of tempo is just so well placed. Vocally just punishes as Nick sends the call to war to his warriors, and certainly there's a power to this. It's hard not to feel some sort of emotion and be moved from it in a kind of war, brutish kind of way. Path to Tartarus is full of stirring rhythms, emotive and pulverizing riffs. I keep talking about the riffs because they're fucking off their face, that's why. The overall victorious musicianship with impressive guitar solos that are packed into this as well, don't get me wrong, they are in there well and truly. The moving atmospheric moments which pushes the tales of violence, grief and conquering times of the Middle Ages. The boys have just done it so well. There you have it guys, that's my thoughts on Path to Tartarus. It's on Bandcamp, it's a whopper. Please go and have a listen, try something different. Physical copies are available, so go and grab yourself one if you like their sounds, support the bands. They also have this pretty sick merch which I'm wearing right now. I bought this the other week when I saw them play live in Sydney. And I'm sorry guys for cutting it up, it's how I do. To Evocatus, you guys are a class act. I'm so proud because you're from my hometown. The album is such a deadly listen, and thank you for the metal. I'm Kelly T from Kelly T Black Metal Reviews. If you like these reviews, please follow us on YouTube, hit subscribe, tap those notifications so you don't miss the albums that we're talking to you about every week. And we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram.